that, I think we should talk about the organic no timeline, because at the moment I'm hearing this latest thing is 3 Earths.
Yeah, I don't buy it at all.
Well, 3 Earths. One super light, one super dark, and then one in the middle that's just right, integrating the two.
No.
What a great fantasy. What a great Archon implant that one is.
But do people actually believe it? I mean, I read a post about it and it just seemed like someone had literally just made it up.
No, look, I think what it is I respect the person who put the post there, because they were thinking. They were trying to bring about an expression that sat with them to explain the fuckery away, right? But what I'm seeing right now is the inorganics can't get the organic no timeline. They don't get the concept of the organic. It's all an installation. It's all of this. It's all that. There's no heart. I'm not saying they don't feel. What I'm saying is there's no connection. So these inorganics, or the people that are trying to put together a matrix construct, like another construct from their matrix feedings, are going to have that polarity and then the integration. I mean, for me, it's like a twisted version of the sacred neutral. Either way, extremes, we've got to take them with us, we've got to heal them. What the fuck is that about? That, to me, is a no-age concept. To me, it's organic, direct source connection in integrity, pro-life, or inorganic. Anti-life, no direct source connection. How hard's that? Why complicate it? I just don't get it.
People trying to in.
But you see, but this is the thing. It's like I'm seeing now the ones that get the organic are organic. The ones that don't surf our wave, don't. So this is why I say light codes isn't for everyone. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, for organics only.
Well, the tech doesn't work on inorganics because you have to have a source connection. That's what you're embodying, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I mean, that was interesting because, I've been working with a few A10 off planets. They're organic, but they're A10 off planet. And one of them in particular who gets the dragon, not a problem, right? It's like feels like she was similar to us on her planet before she got here, in the sense of she was an organic mainlining her version of the planet, etc., etc. And interestingly, she's having trouble with connecting to the organic no timeline. And it's not because she's not organic. It's not that at all. It's because I feel it's not her home, like it is our home. It's like she's been brought here to run a reality. No wonder she doesn't feel at home here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking now at when this consciousness invasion rescinds, as it leaves, these A10 off planets that have been brought here to run a reality. I think they'll have a choice whether or not they go back to their old reality, from whence they came, or they stick it here and become part of the Mu expression.
Is it better? Okay. So my question was, can A10 off-planet organics really fully assimilate with A11s? And even can they become the jinn of the A11?
Well, that's kind of
because they do.
I know, but if you think of the jinn as the cream of the A11, that's kind of like going from I'm not part of this species to I'm going to be the creme de la creme of the cutting edge of this species in a second. So let's just take baby steps. What you're asking is an A10 going to still be here when the consciousness invasion rescinds?
Because if there's a non-creational with this whole hologram, like you said, and if home planets have been destroyed,
But this is the
They
point.
might
When it
actually,
becomes non-creational, how far back does the non-creational go? Because you're talking in terms of time, which is a matrix construct, right?
it's true.
So
Yes,
if you're
yes.
taking out these creatures to be non-creational, let's define non-creational, shall we? What's your version of a non-creational? And let's talk about mine.
Just ceasing to exist ever.
Okay.
That's how I look.
So ceasing to exist
That's
ever. If they cease to exist ever, then none of their damage would be done. In defining the non-creational, you're saying that the non-creational goes back to they didn't exist. So if they didn't exist, then why would their damage exist? So therefore the home planet would be there to go back to.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Was
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah, I know that. So
yeah.
your question
Well,
was, if there's A10s and the shit goes down, what happens? And I'm saying, well, if you've done a non-creational all the way back to, then you've answered your own question. Doesn't that make sense?
yes, it does. I got there. Yes,
Fading pics
I
from the
got there.
Emoto water crystal things. I think we spoke about it before, I'm not sure. But those pics are fading, not just on
Yeah,
the videos, but in people's books. And notice the part that's fading? The key hubs of the geometries.
the very center.
Yeah. What's it going to take for people to get that this shit's real? That's what gets me.
Sometimes I struggle with it. Sometimes I struggle with it. It's so. There are moments when I know it balls to bone, and then there are moments when it's just so unbelievably unreal, and I
So which one do
flip-flop.
you energise? Not in theory, in practice.
I get it. I
So
hear
this
you.
is where I'm saying it's like pedal to the metal, people. Like seriously, pedal to the metal. If the whole fucking bullshit fell down this afternoon, are you ready? Everybody wants out of the matrix. How about we get the matrix out of here? Well, if you're trying to get out of the matrix, right, it's like you're saying something's wrong, you're trying to leave it. I get that. But in true effect, I'm not going anywhere. This is my fucking land, bitches. You piss off.
Yeah.
Damn right. So it's not necessarily about leaving the matrix. It's about the matrix leaving us.